Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome. We are going to just have a fun just a little casual chit chat video. I want to talk a little bit about the book that I'm currently reading, plans for this month, and just a little update. We're just going to do a little catch up with me. What have I been going through? What have I been doing lately? What is coming up and all of that good stuff in between. So if you want to just hang out with me, just vibe with me, grab something comfy and cozy, something refreshing to drink, get your blanket, get relaxed, and let's get into it. First off, I definitely want to light my candle. So I am lighting my pumpkin carving Bath and Body Works candle. I wanted to light this sucker up and just start using it because Bath and Body candles pretty much last forever for me. Mainly because the scents are so strong. And I have very sensitive sinuses. So yeah, I don't use them often. So I definitely want to use him though, because literally the container is why I bought it. So beautiful. But let's just light him up. Look at how big he got. Okay, perfect. All right, let me put you over here. There we go. Okay, so since we're speaking about my sinuses and candles, you guys remember, I don't know if it was the last video I did, but I was talking about those Walmart candles. There were like the 7-day, the glass ones, and there was like a black one and an orange one. So I lit the orange one the other day. And mind you, the last few days, it's been very breezy, like windy. It gets pretty windy up here. And so when it's windy, we live literally like the desert is right to the side of us. So when it's windy, there's dust, there's desert, sand blowing everywhere. And my sinuses go crazy. Like I get really bad allergies. Well, it could have been that, but I think it was the candle that just kind of enhanced everything. But I noticed my sinuses started to go crazy and I was sneezing and my eyes were watering up, and I took an allergy pill and it still wasn't helping. And so I'm like, maybe I should close the windows. I actually did close the windows because I thought maybe it was the wind. And I'm sitting there, the candle is like on the little coffee table in front of me, and I'm sitting there in my recliner reading my book, and I'm just blowing my nose, and it's like endless, and like an endless, it's like I got a head cold. And I realize it's probably the candle. So I blow the candle out, and not instantly, but after a while, my sinuses settled down. Like they literally relaxed. And I think it was literally, I'm allergic to the candle. So it was crazy. I've never had that happen. But for some reason, that candle just did it. So I will never be lighting it again. I literally just have it on my coffee table for the decor. But yeah, that was enough for me. So anyways, let's talk other spooky things. I wanted to kind of show you guys my pumpkin purse. I wanted to use a spooky purse or something just kind of festive and fun. So my little purse for the month of October is my pumpkin purse, my little jack-o'-lantern. This guy was $20 on Amazon. So if you want to get yourself a little pumpkin purse, you can order them. Amazon has quite a few of the little different face designs. So I picked this one because I loved the little eyes. He kind of has a little spooky grin to him. They have a happier looking jack-o'-lantern. They have a bunch of different ones. So check Amazon. To me, a fair price, about $20. The pumpkin size is pretty small. I am normally the kind of girl that likes to have a large boho bag and I stuff everything in it and it's freaking heavy. That's usually me. But this is a rather small purse, but it's very small. I'll show you what I have in here. If I could do this. I have a receipt from Target. I have some cash. I have my little black sheep coin purse, which is carrying my, my driver's license, my cards, all the important stuff. And then I have my keys for my car. And I have my little roll-on perfume and my lipstick. And that is it. That's all that I could fit in here. I could actually squeeze my cell phone in here too, but it's a very tight squeeze. But that's pretty much all I have the space for. So if you're going to use a little pumpkin bag, I would definitely recommend to get yourself a cute little coin purse that is big enough to hold your cards and your money and, whatever you need. But that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what you're going to get in this sucker. And yeah, so it's actually been nice though, because the lighter the purse, the less ache on my back. And then I also have my little skeleton hand sanitizer. He's right here hanging off right there. So I love that. And the strap for the purse is pretty good. It has little bats on the strap. It's really cute. I have it pretty much sized to the largest, the longest it'll go. It goes over, it's a crossbody. So if you're teeny tiny, the crossbody will be perfect. I'm a little bit of a larger gal, so the crossbody does fit me, but my pumpkin will rest a little bit higher on my side, which doesn't bother me because I feel it's more secure. Like, no one's going to be stealing my purse. You know what I mean? But yeah, if you're plus size, the crossbody you'll be able to, it'll work. So just FYI. You could also make the strap super short and it'll fit cozy under your arm. So I was doing that too, but I prefer crossbody because when I'm out shopping or like doing my thing, I just like to throw it around and not have to worry about it. And then I feel more secure knowing like no one's going to try to rip my purse off of my body. You know what I mean? So that is my little pumpkin purse, and I'm going to be using him for the entire month of October. Speaking of cute little purses and bags, so my delivery is supposed to come today, but it's probably not going to be till later this evening. But I ordered from the Coach Outlet website. So I have a Facebook account where I just use the Facebook account just to join the groups and, be in the know of the local news and that kind of stuff. So I don't use my Facebook account for anything other than that. And so in one of the Halloween groups that I'm in, one of the girls was showing the Coach Outlet website put up their fall purses and they were discounted like 50, 60, 70% off. So, I had to go have a look because I'm like, ooh, what do they have? What would I want if I could get something? So I went over on the website and I had a look, and I will put the picture here if you want to see it. But they had cute little bags. They had a jack-o'-lantern. They had, I think it was like a skull bag. It looked like a skull. At first I thought it was a ghost, but I think it was a skull. They had a cat. They had a really cute haunted house crossbody that I was very, very, very tempted to get. But the only reason why I did not get it was I don't like the chain strap. I just know that my hair is gonna get caught in it, and I just don't like the way the chain sounds. I don't know, I'm really picky about my purses. So I don't like the sound of the chain, and if it's just too noisy, I can't do it. I just can't. So as cute as the haunted house was, I couldn't do it. So I didn't order that one. What I ended up ordering was the Coach wristlet, and it has a pumpkin head. Pretty much it looked like the Headless Horseman, but he had the pumpkin head. So I got him, and I also ordered the skeleton or the skull coin purse. I'll be able to use the skull coin purse instead of my little black sheep. So I can't wait. I'll have my little spooky, purse ready to go, and the little wristlet will be super cute too to use when I don't feel like having the purse. What else is going on in my world, you guys? Let's talk about the book that I'm reading. So this book. So I started reading Whale Fall by Daniel Kraus a couple days ago. And this was on my TBR to read for the month of October, and I just knew it has a whale on it. It's like the synopsis of this book just sounded so good. So I won't give out any spoilers, but pretty much the book is you have a guy who goes deep sea diving, or, he goes diving off of the Monterey Bay, Monterey. And he gets swallowed by a sperm whale. So that's pretty much just like a little gist of what the book is about. There's so much more to it. And there was a very interesting twist at the very beginning of the book. And I can see now why they don't mention it in the synopsis, because it kind of gives away that's interesting. So, so you'll have to read it to understand what I'm talking about, but it's really, really good. And the way that the chapters are set up, I love books like this because I feel like you feel like you're reading it a lot faster, but the chapters are actually very, very short, and some of them are only a couple lines. So the whole book is narrated by the thoughts of the guy, the main character, right? And you really go into his mind and his head and his thoughts, because literally like a good chunk of this book is he's inside the belly of the whale. So you really kind of get a gist of his mindset. Each chapter is titled how much air he has left in his oxygen tank. And yeah, it's just a really good read, and I'm starting to get a little anxious reading it because his oxygen is getting lower and lower, and you're just wondering what's going to happen, like really what's going to happen. So I really love it. I'm really enjoying it. I think this is my third or fourth day? I think this is my fourth day reading this book. So I gave myself 5 days to read it. I am a little bit over halfway through. I'm on page 200. So I'm on page 200 of 323 or something like that. So I'm a little bit over halfway. And if I continue with my reading goal, I'm reading about 65 pages a day, I will be done with this by tomorrow. So super excited. I have to read my goal today, and I have plans tonight. So I need to make sure I do this afternoon before we go out. So anyways, I have been keeping up with my reading goal. I love it. It's really opened my eyes to this new perspective of reading, and it's just nice for me to see myself finishing multiple books a month, because I always would I would always watch the booktubers and stuff. Like, I subscribe to quite a few booktubers, and I always see them finishing books really fast, and I'm just like, how the hell do they do it? Obviously some of them are doing audiobooks and stuff, and I'm always like, man, I wish I could read that fast, or I wish I could read that many books. And here I am, all I had to do was just push myself to, be a little bit more organized with my reading. And yeah, I've just been accomplishing quite a bit. So if only I could do that towards other goals of mine, perhaps I would be a little bit more successful in other areas. But we'll see. It is what it is. But I guess let's just do updates, because that's pretty much it for the show and tell. So date night. So me and my hubby are going on a date night tonight. We are going to be meeting up with his friend and his friend's wife, and we are going to go see the Exorcist movie, and possibly dinner after, or just, maybe dessert or something. I don't know. We haven't really decided. We're just kind of going with the flow. But we already have our movie tickets bought and our seats, claimed and stuff. So we're just going to go to the movies, enjoy the movie, and hopefully the movie, I don't know, I'm already seeing negative reviews, from Rotten Tomatoes. My husband was telling me it got negative reviews, but everyone's review is their own, you know? So we shall see. I'm hoping it won't be completely dumb. But like I said, I'm so immune to horror that it takes a lot to scare me. So we shall see. But I'm looking forward to just having, you know, a fun little date night and going out and spending time with some friends and just watching a scary movie and eating some popcorn, some movie popcorn, or maybe some nachos, or I don't know. I like getting the nachos. My hubby likes popcorn. We'll see what we do. I told him I just want to have fun. Like, I just want to have fun, and, you know, hopefully the movie will be good, but we'll see how the night goes. Tomorrow we are going to a haunted maze. That is the plan. It's the plan. Anything can happen between now and tomorrow. But pretty much my hubby was like, you know, if all goes good, if there's no crazy traffic, or, you know, me, like, this is literally like TMI warning, but this is the week that I'm supposed to start my period. So I haven't started my period. She was supposed to start yesterday. I haven't started it. So I told my hubby, well, my period's very like she's literally chaos. Like, she's all over the place. So I usually tell myself, according to my app, it'll tell me the day that she's supposed to start. And then it's usually like I give myself the full week if she starts around there in that range. And then once I usually hit about cycle day 40, about 41, if she hasn't started by then I usually just write her off as like she went MIA. And sometimes she does that. Sometimes she goes MIA and she dips out, and I won't see her for a month or 2 or 6 months, and then she pops back in. She's been good though. Like, we've had a consistent month most of this year, since I think February. So it's been a really good year, but usually she dips out around the end of the year. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. So anyway, so I told him if I do start my period, I will do my best to be as happy and positive and a nice person as possible. But day 1 and day 2, I'm sure many of you are like this. Cycle day 1 and cycle day 2 are just the worst. At least for me, it's the worst. Day 2 is probably worse than the first day. So yeah, if she starts today, it is what it is. But going to a maze on my period will be not ideal for me, but I'm willing to, you know, suck it up and deal with it. And I'm pretty sure the adrenaline of like being scared and, you know, going through these spooky mazes and stuff, I'm pretty sure that it would diminish the cramps. But I don't know. So we're just playing it by day. But the goal is we're going to go. So we're going to one tomorrow. We are going to one on Saturday. What's today? Today's Thursday. So tomorrow, Friday night, and then Saturday night. And then Sunday is just literally a day of rest. We're just going to stay at home, hang out. We bought some steaks that we're probably going to put on the barbecue. We just going to hang out and just have a very lazy, low-key Sunday, because then Hubs goes back to work Monday night. So his vacation was only for a week. He had a longer one earlier in the year. So this was his, like, you know, his little last vacation before the year is up. So it was only a week, but to be honest, a week is better than nothing. And having him home has been really, really nice. And I get used to my schedule of like just me being by myself. So when I do have him home multiple days in a row, it's really nice. So I've seen him be more relaxed and he's more smiley in himself. So I could really tell that this vacation has helped him just feel more like himself, but also more relaxed, which is very, very important for him. So, but then he goes back on Monday and we just start the crazy cycle of, you know, him working nights and me up all, you know, in the daytime, and he's sleeping, and we're on opposite schedules. So it's nice to have the quality time together like this, and then the chaos begins. So, and then on top of that, there's the chaos of like the holidays and stuff too. And I'm already starting to plan for that. I've been planning like my gifts, like what am I going to get for my nephews and like that kind of thing. So I just want to get it all done like early because I don't want to be a last minute like gift shopper and like, oh, I just don't want to do that. So I'm really trying to get the people I'm going to get little gifts for, I'm trying to get it done ASAP. We decorated the front yard. The front yard, we didn't go as out, like far out as we did last year. But it still looks pretty cute. It looks decent. I have like a bunch of little ghouls, like ghosties and stuff hanging out on the roof. So it looks cute. It's decent. It is what it is. As far as any other updates, that's really all I have to say. I don't really have anything else major going on. My private life is private. I like to keep, I'm pretty open. Like I think I'm an open book for the most part. But there is a huge part of my life that I do keep private. And I choose to do that because it's important. You know, you have to have that privacy. So you guys may think you get a big picture of my life, but you really only get a snippet, like a small little snippet. But I will just say it, as far as like my private life goes, everything is good. I have no complaints. It's just been very peace, and that's really like the goal for me is just, I want peace in my life. I want simplicity. I want peace. And then I want just the things that are supposed to happen, like natural flow of stuff. But everything else is like, it's good. You know, there's no complaints. So life is the way it should be, at least. That's how I see it. At least for now, life is the way that it should be. But anyways, my loves, I will let you guys go. I know I've been talking forever, but I just wanted a little update video, and I miss you guys. I will be back for more videos, probably once my vacation is done. Ooh, the mailman just drove by. Maybe that means my Coach package is going to be coming in. Okay, I'm getting all excited. There will be another video. I don't know if I'm going to film another video between now and like Sunday, the end of my vacation. But if I do, I will show you guys my little Coach purchases. But if not, I will see you guys in another few days and hopefully early next week. And we will, you know, probably do some deck reveals. I wanted to show you my Halloweeny decks. I think that's going to be my next video. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas or if there's anything you want to see that you want to see me film, please let me know. I really, really wanted to bring you guys with me to date nights. But I don't want to make anyone uncomfortable if I like started filming or turning on the camera. And I myself am not very comfortable with vlogging, but I've always wanted to try to do that. So maybe not tonight, but I wish I could, because I would like to give you guys like a little sneak peek of what we do. But I don't, like I said, it most likely won't happen. But yeah, if you have any ideas of videos that you want to see, if you have anything you want me to talk about, if you have any content that you want me to put out there, let me know. I would love your ideas. And just, I'll make a list. I'll make an ongoing list. But anyways, until then, until my next video, I hope you guys are doing really well. I hope you're enjoying your October season so far. And I will see you guys in my next video very, very soon. Take care. Bye, my loves.